welcome back to another episode with me, Natalie Walters, the founder of Reset with Nat. Listen, I know that there's a video that is a follow-up to a previous video, and that is my fitness journey. I posted this video, I believe I started it before. I say I didn't even look. When did I post this video? Let me go do a thing. Because I love the fact that I can go back and track what I set up. And I should have done this before I came on here. I'm sorry. But anyhow, this is a follow-up video because I set my intention. I made it clear. I came on here and I spoke about it. And then what I did not do was at least come back in the new year to tell you what I was going to do. And today I'm coming to tell you how it's been going. It's a lot. It's a lot that's been going on. But at the same time, the reason why I decided to record today's video is because, man, self-care is important. Staying focused on your goals are important. And there's no. The fact of the matter is I put out a video making sure that you knew that this was something that I was dedicated to for self. Aside from a financial responsibility, aside from a parental responsibility, a business responsibility, this is about me, the way I see myself on the outside, the way I want to see myself on the outside, the way I want to feel on the in and the outside. This is a commitment to my health and wellness journey. And actually, the video is called Hello Statistics. I'm looking at my stats, but I need to look at the title of the video. So, you know what? You're probably like, who cares what the title of the video is? But I'm looking for it anyways. Oh! It is Empower Your 40s and Beyond. Fitness, mental health, and finance. Those things are all a part of my goals, my focus, not just for 2025, it's beyond that. My name is Natalie Walters, and I am the founder of Reset with Nat. I'm a life insurance agent. I'm also a podcast host. I'm a reset coach, and I am here to recap my fitness journey. This is something that I had posted December 2nd. Okay. So it wasn't even like I came on to YouTube and I was like, Happy New Year, this is what I'm doing. No, this was, okay, I've been going in and out and in and out over the past few years on a fitness journey. And then this year, or at that time, last year, I was experiencing certain health, just, maybe anxiety, stress that was causing chest pain and irregular feelings within my system, right? And I had to go do some tests and stress tests on my heart. And those tests were very, very nerve-wracking. And because of that, and speaking to people within my age group and older, they were like, oh yeah, I've done those tests. And, Natalie, you just got to take care of yourself and be mindful. But they are regular tests. And I was like, yeah, but I don't like it. I don't like it. And I knew that I was not moving enough. I knew that I was home and I was gaining weight. I knew that the way my body was starting to look, I didn't like it. I knew that I had gained weight for a particular reason, but I also knew that that's not the way I wanted to stay. I knew that the weight has to come off. And I need to work on being committed to the journey, to the process. And I need to find a way to do whatever it is in the most, in a way that is not going to be disruptive to my everyday lifestyle. So in that video, I had talked about working out, whether it was from home. I was going to a community gym in my area. I was walking. I'm part of a fitness group on WhatsApp where we post our videos, and then we also get encouragement from each other. We talk about the weather and how it is on our walks, or we encourage each other to get up and move. I mean, I'm just loving the community that I'm in. Some days, some people don't post because they're probably like, I don't feel like posting. But at the end of the day, it's just a group that's available to encourage you. And then at the same time, I have my immediate circle, my friends and family that I speak to on a regular basis. And our conversations go beyond the just a regular, hey, how you doing chat. We recognize the importance of encouraging each other in whatever area it is that we're focused on. So with that said, for myself for 2025, and prior to 2025, I knew that when I set my intention to work on my physical fitness and my new lifestyle schedule, because I no longer work at home, I am working outside of my home on a regular basis, and my schedule has changed so much that I had to find a way to fit my physical activities into my daily activity. I started off with thinking that the group that I was part of, we were doing 75 hard again. And thank God it's not the hard part, it's just 75 days. So it's not 75 hard when you're working out twice a day, once inside, once outside, and then you have to read a book, and then you have to drink a gallon of water, and then you have to, like, it's quite a bit, right? 75 hard. We are committing to 75 days. So yes, being intentional to read, to work out for at least 45 minutes, whether you're doing it indoor or out, and eat well, and then drinking the water. I mean, it's all about a wellness journey, and the whole structure behind this challenge is, well, we revised it. We revised it to be realistic to our lifestyles. So with the one workout, I mean, we can do the two, but at the end of the day, sometimes after, 5 days, some of this stuff gets hard and then you give up and then you're not doing nothing at all. So I like the fact that it's 75 days and it's encouraging you to work on your mental health, your learning by reading, and, your cognition, keeping up. And then also the physical activity. So working on your physical fitness, whether it's for weight loss, whether it's for toning, whatever the reason is, physical fitness, your health journey. And then also the gallon of water is to flush. Now, I can't get the gallon. I can't get the gallon in. With what I do right now, I can't drink a gallon of water every day because those people will be like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? You cannot be in the bathroom every 2 seconds. You have to be here and active. So I can't be drinking that much water, but making sure that you're staying hydrated and you're not drinking things that are working against your physical journey. So that's what I'm doing right now with my part of the challenge. Um, Reading. Now, you read a personal development book or you read a book that's all about productivity. Thank you. So, and as I talk about that, it's been a long week, so my other half brought me my glass of wine. Now, the thing is, I'm not being strict with myself. I'm not being restrictive in a way where I'm not going to drink a glass of wine. I don't drink rum. I don't smoke weed. Like, this was a long week, and today I am deserving for this glass of wine. I didn't pull it off of my schedule. He's so extra. He just sold me out. I don't know. Sure, he just sold me out. But at the end of the day, I'm not ashamed. This is my relax yourself, girl. Just relax yourself, girl, and enjoy your evening. That's what I'm about to go do. But at the same time, I'm sorry, I was thrown off. I was thrown off. But anyhow, yeah, so the fact of the matter is, I made my reading about something that I need to work on. So I chose to read a book that I tried to read it before, and it was just hard. It was just hard. It was a hard start. The intro to the book was no good, right? So I just didn't read it. But this time around, how to win friends, how to influence people and win, how to win friends and influence people. Sorry, by Dave Carnegie. So that's a book I'm reading. I'm not getting the 10 pages in every day. And to be honest, I'm not challenging myself to keep up with 75 hard. I'm challenging myself to just work on my personal development and my growth and making sure that, yeah, I'm getting information in my head that's helping me to either work on myself or help someone else or learn about just something new in general. Or it could be, they didn't say, you have to read this kind of book. And even if they said you choose to do what you need, I am making challenges and I'm making the opportunities that I am part of something that will be a part of my lifestyle. That's just it. And whatever I do, so I still drink my coffee, right? I still drink my coffee. So I'm a coffee drinker. I like a double double. How often am I drinking my double double? Sometimes I'm drinking it once a day. There may be times where I'm at work and somebody brings me a coffee and I already had one. I don't throw it away. I drink it. I am not going to feel bad because I am drinking my coffee. But one thing I can tell you that I am doing and have done since the date was January the 6th is I have been going to the gym on a daily basis. The physical activity and my eating has been impeccable. Impeccable. I am going to say I reward myself with this glass of wine for what I do during the week. I am so proud. I am so excited. I am actually starting to fall in love with the schedule. I'll let you know this. Um, at one point, I sat down and I thought about life, and I'm like, how come when it comes to the employer, you work somewhere, if you have to start at 7 o'clock and you got to get up because your travel is an hour and a half away or an hour away or whatever the case is, and I'm the kind of person that when I start my shift, I don't want to be there 10 minutes before. I need to be at work for like 15, 20 minutes before the start of my shift because I need to like get into my day, right? So how come it is that you would wake up 2.5 hours in advance of your start time to get to the people's work on time, but when it comes to you and what you need to do, you're sleeping or you're more stagnant on that? No, what you need to do is make sure that you implement time inside of your day. So time blocking, making sure that it is known. This is the time that this is going to happen within your life. I am literally talking to myself and letting myself know, if you're going to do it for an employer, you got to do it for yourself. So if you know that you start that time at work, well, you know that your self-care and your fitness and your health and the body that you want to work towards requires you to do this, and this every single day, then that means every single day you need to leave the house by this time so that you can get to the gym, so you can work out at the gym, so you can get ready at the gym and you can go to work. Or you're going to leave work, work out, and go home. One or the other, right? So the thing is, I had to shift my mindset. I had to develop a routine for myself, and I had to make sure that this routine did not get distracted by noise in my mind. So I'm going to tell you about the noise in my mind, and you may get this happening to you too. You let me know in the comment section if this happens to you. So you say that you're going to wake up at such and such a time to do such and such, and then I don't know, the sleep is sweet, or you woke up a few times in the night and then you're like, nah, I don't really have to do that. So what I'll do is I'll push it off until later. And then later comes, and then who knows what your day is like. So it's like, I don't even want to do this anymore. I'm going to, you know what, I'll just do it tomorrow. Well, I'm already aware of that. I'm already aware of that because it's happened many times. And not only that, I read the book Atomic Habits, and that book is a very, very great book when you want to work on one thing at a time and then build upon it. Small habits and then building upon those small habits. I can't remember what the tagline is for it, but I do remember the fact that it was like, don't try to um, bombard yourself with everything. Work small and then build upon it. Put structure into your life. Focus on making things easy so that way you are going to make sure that you are able to achieve it. Focus on the end result, but then at the same time, make it easy to adapt into your lifestyle. So, this is where I'm going to tell you how working out has been working out for me very easily at 6 a.m. So I start work at 8. Now, on Saturday night or Sunday, I start to prep. I meal prep for the week. I cut up my lettuce because whatever it is that I want to eat, my salad. So if I have the greens in there, whatever it is I have to cut up, I cut that stuff up and then I get it in jars or a bin, a container, right? And then by Sunday, I start to make sure I portion the stuff out. So Sunday, I portion out my meals. I'm cooking at least three different styles on a Sunday. My stuff is prepped and ready to go. The only thing I do on a daily basis or in an evening is I kind of make, especially my protein, my eggs, I make that in the morning. That's it. Other than that, lunch is ready, dinner is ready. Am I cutting myself out of carbs? No, I'm not doing that. I literally have a small dish. So usually a woman like me who likes my food, I have a very clappy taste bud where I feel, I taste all the flavors. I'm excited about eating. What I do is I make sure I get a nice sized bowl, and I would portion it out a certain way. But no, I said, you know what? Those bowls are too big. So I bought smaller bowls. And if I'm having something that includes, so if I have rice and peas and I have oxtail or curry goat and white rice, those are foods that I don't want to cut out of my life, but I need to know portion control. So, you know what? I have a smaller bowl and that's what I have. Small amounts. I have my protein and I have my salad. I have my protein in the morning and then I have my waters and that's it, right? Then the coffee comes in because I'm going to still treat myself with my coffee. Those things are prepped the night before every single day. So every single day, because I've batch made all of the things on the Sunday, I at least have until Wednesday evening where I'm good. I don't have to worry about food, whether it's lunch or dinner. Sorry, breakfast, lunch, and even dinner because there's food, right? By the time Wednesday evening comes around, then I just whop up another two things and I already have meat seasoned ready to go. So it's not a big inconvenience in my evening. Now, when it comes to the working out, what I've done is my gym bag is ready. It's ready with the towel. It's ready with my little bag of things that I need, my essentials for getting ready for when I have to get to work. And then my gym clothes, I take out gym clothes from Monday to Friday. They are sitting on the shelf. They're waiting. So I don't have to go into any cupboards and look for gym clothes. I'm just pulling and putting it in the evening that I come home from work. So Monday evening when I come home from work, stuff comes out of my gym bag from the workout in the morning. It goes off to the side and then I just immediately pack in Tuesday morning's workout clothes. I head over to the kitchen. I take out the containers from Monday afternoon, Monday day's meals, and then I wash them, and then boom, they get filled again with whatever's in the fridge, ready to go for the next day. So what I've done is now I'm not picking. Oh, and hold on, work. What am I wearing to work? Oh, what am I wearing to work? Oh, that's not even an issue for me. That's not an issue for me because on Sunday nights or Saturday nights, Monday to Friday clothes are already set up. Because when I wake up in the morning, I don't have time to be thinking about what am I going to wear, um, and what am I going to do. And quite frankly, you know what? The reason why I said that the gym clothes was packed is because that's how I had started my routine. I had started my routine with going to work first and then going to the gym. But what I realized is when I have to leave for work in the morning, it's dark outside. And then if I go to the gym after work, then by the time I get home, it's dark outside. I didn't like that. 3 days of that, and I was like, enough is enough. I'm not doing this no more. So what I did was I switched my routine from going to the gym after work to going to gym in the morning. So that meant when I woke up in the morning, I'm just putting on my gym clothes. When I I have my clothes scheduled for the week, and not even scheduled, set aside for the week. I take them, I put them in my bag, I put my towel, I put my little good kit and preparation kit. I put that in my bag, take out what needs, well, obviously other stuff is taken out, and I'm good to go. And I love it. And at the same time, I'm also liking the fact that going to the gym in the morning, it's not as busy. I also recognize that I'm getting to know certain faces. We're becoming familiar with each other. So I'm looking at that as an opportunity to network in there over time. Hey, how are you? We start from, hey, how are you? And then after, you never know where things will grow. So even being consistent in being there at a certain time on a daily basis, you get familiar with the faces that are around you. You get to recognize, that person, oh, they're only here on such like a certain amount of days. I recognize this one's here every day like myself. Oh, this person's going to be in this section. Like I'm starting to see things. You understand what I'm saying? And not only that, when I leave the gym, and I am on my way to work, I feel so great. My energy in the morning, my mind is clear. When I am walking to my workplace, I honestly, that's when I have my talk with God. So some people, they talk about yoga, they talk about whatever it is that you do to just center yourself, right? But for me, I have my little spirituality and my moments. So as I am walking to my work destination, because my work now and my gym are close to each other. That's another thing that I did, is I changed the location of my gym because it is convenient and on my route, whether it's going or coming. I pay a little bit more, but at the same time, I have access to new equipment that is like the gym that I was at. It was all good, no problem, lovely. Thank you for that time. But I knew I have to pay for the things that I want, convenience, and then more. I needed different machines. I needed more space. I needed to not see the teenagers because my old gym used to be across from the high school. So sometimes I would go in there and I'd see my son and his friends, or my son's friends. I don't want to do that. So the thing is, now I'm going into this gym where it costs more. It's open, it's airy, it has a pool in there, it's got a nice little setup. The shower area is nice, like it's good. And my cousin works there as well. So I'm enjoying this new journey that I am on, for physical fitness. Now, the one thing I have to tell myself whilst I'm doing this is, because when you have your goal, so you're working towards your goal, you're looking at outcome, right? But obviously, it's not the outcome. I'm not looking to see the physical outcome right away. I'm focused on the mental. How am I feeling mentally? How am I feeling with my energy? I feel great. I feel great knowing that, um, I am getting up. I'm enjoying the workouts. I know that I have to be a little bit more, like put a little bit more effort towards, I don't have a trainer. I'm not getting a trainer until I feel I'm in the right place. So I need to put a little bit more effort into my workouts, right? Um, yeah, I'm gonna work on a little more concentration, because I notice when I watch people who work out, like they have this way of when they're breathing, and their focus in their activity is deep. So I want to get to that point where I actually start to fall in love with the process Right now, I'm building the routine. So I'm being patient with myself on this journey. And that's something that I encourage you, if you are working on a fitness journey, to take your time and just, hey, be patient. Don't look at results. Look at what's happening and happening week after week, whether it's your energy, whether it's your focus, whether it's your stamina. Um, if it's something is hurting, oh, let's talk about hurting. So this was another reason why I used to stop working out sometimes, because I would go to the gym, push the weight, do the weight, go on the treadmill, and then all of a sudden my sorry. Oh no, did I turn this thing off? Oh no, I didn't. Um then after I would notice I'm sore. Gosh, my legs hurt. I can't walk up steps, I can't do this and I can't do that. I wasn't taking enough time to stretch. So now I have built in a routine where stretching is mandatory. And not every day that I go in there, I'm going to be pumping weights and carrying on and then leaving there like, yeah. No, I actually work on, yes, you have weights, you do a little cardio, but at the end of every single session, please, Natalie, head over to that mat and stretch. Mm-hmm. Because that I remember I had to think about what, when I was on the journey before and I was working out, what discouraged me from continuing. When I got sore, I stay home one day, 2 days, 3 days, because people say, oh no, you're supposed to go back and you're supposed to keep working. But nah, man, the way I felt, I was like, oh heck no, I ain't going back, because I could barely even like stand up straight. I could barely even walk upstairs. So why in the world would I go and push more weight? So I would stay home, and then the 3 days that I end up staying home turn into five. And then dan. So no, 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 no. Now I make sure I incorporated stretching into my activity when I am working on a daily basis. So I don't know. I don't know about you and what your physical fitness journey has been like, but I encourage you to make it easy for you or easier for you. So if the location is out of your way, find a location that is closer to you. If the whole preparation part of it is just, it's too much, because every single day you're trying to get things ready and prepared for the next day, then choose a day of the week to at least prepare your clothing, your bag, and just make it a routine that as soon as you come home, bam, this is done, bam, that's done, boom, that's done. Be at bed early. So I go to bed early as well. Try to get to bed early because I know I have to wake up early. So I cut off certain things at a certain time. I have not been on social media as much as I used to, because right now I'm focusing on me the way I need to. I do have a business to run, and I recognize that I am tired because my job requires a lot from me. But the thing is, these core things that I'm working on, these are essentials, because I cannot commit to a lot if I am not in the right state of mind or in the best physical health. So these are priorities to me. And then on the other hand, let's talk about the financial and the abundance that's to come. You see, when you feel great and your mindset is right, you're able to work on other layers of your life. So I'm going to be making sure that in the near future, you guys will be able to participate in some of the financial challenges that I'm going to be setting up, such as weekly sessions where we're doing accountability to finance and budgeting. That's what I'm working towards. But the thing is, I got to make sure before I start launching that stuff that I've built a nice routine into my life. I don't need to go to the gym every single day. The 75-day challenge is a part of what I'm doing, which is no problem. But at the same time, after the 75-day challenge, it may be a 4 days that I'm going to the gym, and then the rest of the days I'm walking. I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Oh no, I just experienced technical difficulties, but subscribe because I will be back with more updates. And remember, with everything you do, have faith, stay focused, and always follow through. Blessings.